There's a striking commonality whenever stars of yesteryear reflect on their time in the game. It's never the goals and the glory which are foremost in their thoughts. It's the ones that got away. The bigger the miss, the bigger the sense of regret. Doesn't Gary McAllister just know it? A First Division title winner with Motherwell, the midfielder won the English Championship with Leeds before claiming an extraordinary cup treble with Liverpool in his mid-30s. In his mind, though, it always comes back to that scorching day at Wembley. June 15, 1996. Stuart McCall's cross, Gordon Durry's smart thinking. David Seaman standing between the posts. A moving ball. Uri Geller, the genius of Gaza, almost 30 years of hurt. You think the world has ended, McAllister reflects. I still dream about it now. Every time I see a penalty, it never goes away. A few years ago, he watched the game back in its entirety for the first time. If he was seeking solace from the final score reflecting the balance of play, then he would not have found it. Almost lost among the fallout was how well Craig Brown's side played. They were unfortunate when Alan Shearer put England ahead early in the second half. Had McAllister converted from the spot, all the momentum was with them. We know what happened next. In the blink of an eye, a moment of brilliance from Paul Gascoigne took the game away from us. Even for long-suffering members of the Tartan army, this was a whole new level of cruelty. The build-up was special, McAllister recalls. I've a lasting memory of walking out. Our fans were outnumbered, but the noise coming for Scotland End was very powerful. In my eyes, it was one of the biggest honors you can have. Being the captain of your country, leading your team against the old enemy at Wembley. I don't know if it gets any better than that. It was only during COVID that I watched the game back. I didn't realize how well we had played. I knew exactly where I was going to put the penalty. If I score it, I think we win the game. This isn't an excuse, but my stock penalty was always up to the keeper's left. That's where I wanted to go. As I'm shaping to lean over the ball, it shuffled. Half a ball. Seaman makes the save, it goes to the left wing and Gaza scores. And the rest is history. McAllister's painful recollections form the centerpiece of Icons of Football, one of 6 episodes in the 3rd series from the BBC. Perhaps long forgotten is how stoically he dealt with such a crushing moment. The same broadcaster submitted a request for him to come to their studio to reflect on the match, fully expecting to be told he was lying low. It says much about McAllister's class that he did what he felt was his duty. I was adamant that I had to go and speak because I just always felt that was the responsibility of the penalty kick taker, and being captain as well, he explains. Abdicating responsibility didn't even enter his head when Scotland were next awarded a penalty against Belarus in a World Cup qualifier. McAllister scored that one. Scotland made it to France although he missed out with a knee injury. That contribution seemed forgotten when elements of the support booed him in what proved to be his final cap against the Czech Republic. The program is another compelling watch which contextualizes what was one aberration in an otherwise sparkling career. Born in Bellshill, he grew up a Motherwell supporter and started playing for the Fir Park team's boys club. Sir Matt Busby's connections with the town of his birth gave him a soft spot for Manchester United. He spent school holidays training at Old Trafford only for their interest to fade. When the hammer blow arrived, he resolved to signing with Motherwell. Looking back, that was probably a good move, he reflects. He won the First Division in 1985. Gordon Milne, then Leicester manager, came up looking to sign Ali Mauchline. He left having also snared McAllister for a combined £350,000. I was very proud to play for my hometown club, but I needed to prove that I could go south of the border, he adds. It was the opportunity to go and play at White Hart Lane, Highbury, Old Trafford and Anfield. That's what drove me. McAllister lived the dream for 2 years before the Foxes were relegated. Paradoxically, it was the best thing to happen to him. David Pleat was exceptional, he notes. He'd worked with one of my favorite players, Glenn Hoddle, at Spurs. With his contract running down, there was talk of a move to Nottingham Forest and Leeds. Being a Brian Clough fan, David pushed me towards Nottingham Forest, he recalls. As soon as I mentioned Leeds to Clough, he kindly asked me to leave the building. Clough and Leeds, they didn't get on.